So guys, here is the wildcard draft for double game week 29 if you are planning to use your free hit chip in game week 32. So in goal we have Kepa and Iverson. Now Kepa has a double game week in game week 29 for Chelsea. Now we have a decent mix of defenders in our back five. Estupinian, Shaw, the double up of Newcastle defense in Botman and Trippier, and then Chilwell, and all are really good options for this week. In terms of midfield, we have two double up combinations. Now the first one is the double up of the Brighton midfield in Marsh and Mitoma. You can go for McAllister as well. I think all three are really good options and you can choose any two of them. Then we also have a double up of Fernandes and Rashford, and we don't necessarily have to think of the blank of Man United in Game Week 32. In terms of forwards, we have Watkins, Isak and Kane. Now we do not have Haaland, and I think there are a couple of decisions that we have to take with this draft. Number one is, when do we get back Haaland? Now there's enough money to basically make the switch from Watkins or Isak to Haaland. And in case if you don't want to do that, in case if you want to take out Kane, you can do that and then get in Haaland next week. Now you'll have ample money and enough money to make a certain upgrade to a Mo Salah, especially for Game Week 34. So that is the decision that you have to make here, guys. Whether you go for Salah or Kane, you can only afford one, especially when you also have Fernandes in your team. So I think that's the main decision. That's where a few teams will be different, and I think that's a very strong draft for the Wildcard Game Week 29. Now there's another draft which is an alternate draft for the Wildcard Game Week 29. Now in this draft we have Salah instead of Fernandes. So rather than basically getting Salah later on in the season, we are trying to get in Salah straight away. Now the decision here is very simple because there's not enough money to make a Felix change or an Isak change to a Haaland. We have to take Kane out and then get in Haaland in Game Week 30 if he's fit. The defense is pretty much the same, and I think there's also a very strong draft. Now in case if you want to go safer, let's say in case if you don't want to take a lot of risk with the Salah, maybe you think that his fixtures are not good, you can even have Saka in for Game Week 29, who has a good single game week fixture. This is especially the case if you're trying to consolidate rank and you're not trying to take a lot of chances and a lot of risk. Now coming to the next draft, which is a non-free hit draft for Game Week 32. Now that means that you're not using your free hit in 32, or you just don't have your free hit chip available. Now this is a decent wildcard draft because here it's a bit tricky because we have to kind of make a balance between Game Week 32 and 34 as well. And that's the reason we have a mix of Arsenal players. We have Salah. We also have a West Ham option in a defender. You can go for Zuma. I think he's a cheap option. He's pretty much nailed as well. I think he's pretty fine. Here we don't have the double up on the Brighton midfield because Brighton are blanking Game Week 32, so we've only gone for March. We also don't have a double up of Rashford and Fernandes because again Man United are also blanking and you don't necessarily have to make that additional transfer later on. So with this team, you'll have 10 players playing in Game Week 32, which is absolutely fine. Now in case if you want an 11th player as well, you can get one more player from Tottenham. Maybe you can get one more player from West Ham as well. Maybe you can target Benrahma in this team and make a complete set of 11 players. Again, this team as well, I think the direction is very clear because of the fact that we have Salah right now in the team and we also have Kane, and we have to get Haaland in Game Week 30, especially if he's fit. I think we'll have to take Kane out directly and then get in Haaland. Again, if you don't want to do that, you can downgrade a Salah to a Fernandes, maybe to a West Ham player, or even a Barnes if you are looking to go for a differential option, especially from the Leicester team. So guys, what do you think about these three drafts with or without a free hit chip in Game Week 32, a wildcard draft? Are you going for a wildcard in Game Week 29? Do let me know in the comments below. That'll be all from my side for this video, guys. I hope you liked and enjoyed the video today. I hope you found it useful. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.